This video will demonstrate how to open up the right fork arm that holds the declination motor and gears. This is an ETX105. First you remove, this one just has 2 screws, 1, 2, sometimes they might have a third one, sometimes they have 5 on this panel, but you remove those screws. Then you remove the knob, which is on the right fork arm, which does not have the numbers. I've unscrewed it most of the way. When you take this off, be careful you don't lose the brass retaining ring. There's this little brass ring that holds on top of the little plastic stub there. But sometimes these fall off, roll away, and are gone. So make sure you keep that with that. So once that is removed, you can take off the outside arm here. Whoops. So that outside arm comes off there. You can kind of see the motor and the worm gear in here, so you can kind of access that. If you need to get to the circuit board, that's on this side, and you can pull the entire plastic part out. So you pull this out, and then on this side you can take off that back panel, and you can see the circuit board is down there and the wires that come up from down below. Now your wires will come up through the center knob. This knob underneath here is like the top of the bolt. So that center bolt that goes down into the bottom of the base is got a hollowed out middle of it. And the wires come up through there, and then they come out the side over here, and then they will come over to your circuit board. The circuit board comes with very short wires, so I actually added these other wires to it. But these wires would go this little short part right to the circuit board, which made it pretty tough to get things in and out and move around. So I actually had added some longer wires to mine. And then if you need to get the motor and circuit board out, there are some screws. There's like one here, one over here, and you can release the motor housing unit. If you need to get the worm gear out, which is the tall drive here, there's a screw right inside there, and then there's 2 back inside there between the brass worm gear and the silver housing here. So these 3 screws release the long worm gear, and then these screws down here remove that, and this whole unit can come out. And because of the short wires, the motor has to kind of drop out and down the back. That's why it was really tough with the short wires. It's really kind of tricky to get the circuit board and motors to drop down here and kind of pull it out this way to work on it and look at it. Okay, that is the inside of the ETX105 Fork Arm.